This is your class live recording for slideshow, What Makes a Hero? This slideshow will cover your reading of the Odyssey and Odysseus. What you need to do is create an original slideshow to answer the question, what makes a hero? So you'll include characteristics of a hero that are properly documented with supporting evidence that strengthens your argument. So you are answering a question. You will need to develop, not necessarily record a script, that is an option, but I do expect to see a script included with your assignment that needs to accompany your presentation. So either an outline or notes or just word for word what it is that you'll be doing. So you're answering the question, what is a hero? Since we've been reading the Odyssey, we'll specifically look at an epic hero because that's what Odysseus is. Characteristics of an epic hero generally mean there's a heroic journey to overcome. So in this example, we have his journey to come home and to kind of overcome all the shenanigans he's gotten himself into. He receives assistance from supernatural beings. There's the defeat of villains and monsters, travels to supernatural worlds, a resurrection or rise or return to power, and then restitution, which we kind of get from Odysseus and his justice upon the suitors. Etc., etc. You know, we can talk about bravery, loyalty, away with the ladies, whatever, depending on the characteristics that you expect in a hero. Remember, in this iteration example, we're talking about an epic hero. If you want to be a little bit more general and talk about heroism in general, I'm okay with that. But I do expect your slideshow to at least reference Odysseus as an example of a hero. Your layout's going to be pretty simple, 6 to 10 slides with an underlying thesis about heroism or what it means to be a hero. You'll have a list of characteristics. I expect each one will have a headline. So if this was our slide, we would have our headline be, I don't know, goes on a journey. And then my body of my slide would talk about why Odysseus might fit into this qualification, a quote or example from the text, and then explaining that quote and how it proves that true. So if I was talking about Odysseus goes on a journey, we know he's on his way back to Ithaca and he has to overcome all these trials and tribulations. I might pull a quote from the text somewhere to demonstrate that and then explain this. If you are talking about a hero that displays loyalty, I don't know, you might talk about Superman and his loyalty to Earth or justice or what have you. You'll need some sort of quote that proves that is a good example and then an explanation of that quote. I do expect you to utilize 6 to 10 characteristics to explain what makes a hero and what is a hero. The 6 to 10 requirement does not include a lead or introductory slide, so that will not count towards your 6 to 10. Neither will a script slide or a sources cited slide. If you are using outside sources besides the Odyssey, please include a works cited slide. If you're just using the Odyssey, it's not necessary because I'll recognize it and know where you're getting that information. But if you do utilize outside research, I need to know about it. Once your slide is complete, you need to write your script. Now, there are a couple ways you can do this. You can type out notes and paste it into like a final script slide and just be like, slide 1, this is what I would say, slide 2, and that sort of thing. Another great option is speech-to-text software. If you're familiar with it, it is built into, I believe, every Microsoft operating system. So you could record yourself speaking, and it would transcribe it into written word for you. And you could send that so that way you wouldn't have to type anything out. You could also type your speech into Odysseyware Writer because you'll probably have to upload your slideshow, so we won't be able to upload 2 documents. If you are unsure if you have PowerPoint, that's fine. OpenOffice has a presentation program that's very, very similar to Microsoft PowerPoint. If you have Gmail, Google Docs has a presentation option also. So there are several different ways you can go about creating your slideshow. If you need help with them, let me know. I know the assignment has links to outside sources that will help you write your slideshow. If you've got any other questions about what I'm looking for, my expectations, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in class.